Hello, everyone. Welcome to Chair Yoga. We're going to start with Jhana Mudra. And a mudra is a gesture of the hands when the fingers connect. And the idea behind that is that the energy then loops around that area and back through the body, as opposed to sending it out. And so, Jhana Mudra, you can have your pointer finger to your thumb, or you can begin to slide it down. Choose whichever version is comfortable for you. All right. Begin sitting comfortably in your chair. And again, coming into Jhana Mudra and resting either with your palms open to the sky if you're looking for a calming but moving energy. And if you need a little bit more stillness and a little bit more groundedness, go ahead and have your palms down. And close your eyes for a few moments. And if it's more comfortable for you, you can take your gaze down toward the earth. Try not to drop your head though. Jnana Mudra steadies the mind and grounds the body. The thumb in general represents fire as well as universal consciousness. The index finger represents air and individual consciousness. And air is associated with the heart. The two fingers touching each other signify the oneness of self and others. In other words, the individual self is not different from the supreme reality of all others, universe. And taking a few more moments, sensing the cool air coming in through the nostrils, filling the body, nourishing the body and the mind, and the softness and release through the exhale. You feel yourself sitting here in your space at this moment, letting go of anything that does not serve you at this time. And then relax your fingers. Come forward just a little bit. And right arm, left leg, and circle the ankle and the wrist. Yes, two different color socks. Keeping you on your toes. Reverse. And relax the foot down and open through the right arm. Keep your head and eyes looking forward, opening across the upper body. And then draw that arm across. And go ahead and turn to look toward the hands or beyond the hands. Release the arm, create a rainbow that goes up and over. To your head and eyes, follow the hand all the way down and back to center. Opposite side, wrist and fingers, ankle and toes. Reverse your circles. And setting that foot back down. As you open, you feel the openness across the shoulder. You also feel 2 feet connecting down into the floor, receiving the earth's energy rising up from just below. And then draw that arm across and your head and eyes. Rotate to look toward the hands. Paint that rainbow up and over. And let the head follow all the way down and coming back through center. Rising up to the sky and coming into the heart. Now walk your way just a little bit more forward in your chair. You're going to press forward, spread those fingers, thumbs up. And then it's like you're crumbling something that's very soft and pressing forward, spreading those fingers, thumbs up, as if the thumbs are coming back towards your shoulders. And then crumble, something soft and flaky. And pressing, spreading, thumbs up, and crumble as the arms retreat. One more time. Wide, thumbs up, almost drawing back, and crumble. Once again, reaching to the earth, rising to the sky, and pausing here in a high mountain pose. Fingers, crown of the head to the sky, feet rooted with the earth. Blossom open. Just coming forward a little bit, we're going to gather the energy up from the earth, pour the energy over our head, press it forward, and then the elbows draw that energy back and around. We swoop forward and around, and then interlace the fingers to the sky and over to your right. As you rise up through center, blossom open. And once again, we're going to gather just below the knees, the energy up and over the body. Press it forward toward each other. Draw it back and around. And then forward and around. Interlace the fingers, rising to the sky. And then over to your left. Rising up through center, blossom open, and we'll pause in mountain pose, place of steadiness, groundedness, and then into the heart. And walking our legs out, in, out. Lengthen the left leg, flexion at the ankle, and looking to the right for warrior two. Coming into Jnana Mudra, I'm going to slide that pointer finger inside the thumb or to the tips, and then rotate the arms up toward the sky. Just notice how that might feel a little different across the shoulders and the collarbones. And then releasing the hands as you come into the heart, stepping on that left foot, walk your way in. And imagine you have two little flower petals underneath each sits bone. We're going to press some flowers right now. And we're going to lean to our right and come forward over to the left, a little back. And you can feel yourself rolling over those sits bones. You can think of an unusual way to press flowers. Nice and easy. Reverse your directions. As your weight shifts across the sits bones, you shift across your feet. One more time around. Reach to the earth. Rise to the sky. And coming into your heart. Walking our legs out again. Out, in to out. Lengthen the right leg, flexion at the ankle, warrior two as you look to your left. Jnana Mudra, come to pointer finger to thumb, slide it in, slowly rotate the arms up. You can feel the breath across the heart, the chest, through the arms, the hands. And 3 fingers on each hand, lengthening with ease, no tension. And standing on your right leg, rise, returning to your heart, and walking back in. And the crown of the head, it's as if there's a little beam of light coming out. We're going to trace a circle on the ceiling as we shift our weight to the right and come forward, left, and around. So the whole body is doing the same thing that it did a moment ago, pressing the flowers. But now our attention is up at the crown of the head. So you might feel suspended in space. Reverse your direction. Eyes can be open, closed. The last one. And coming back through center. Again, make sure you're at the front of your chair. And tilt your right ear over the shoulder, keeping your nose looking forward to the screen. And now rotate the head to look down toward the shoulder, toward the elbow, to the chest. Rising back up, left ear over the left shoulder. And now rotate to look toward the shoulder. And tipping the chin a little more to look down toward the elbow. Tip the chin toward the chest. Release the arms to the earth, rise to the sky and around to your right. Watch those legs don't fall in. You're standing on those legs. And then just the head and eyes rotate to the front. And again, left ear over left shoulder. Dip the chin to the chest and let the head keep rolling so you're looking over past your right shoulder once again. And then rainbow arms up and over to the left. And just the head and eyes come back to look into the front, right ear over right shoulder. And dip your chin towards your chest. Let the head keep rolling as you look toward the left. And as you come back around to the front, your left hand is going to come to the low chest area, reach across, and then sweeping out, taking in the view, coming up and over to your right. And reach your opposite arm across. Shoulders relax down. Open to a wide V, lifting the heart to the sky. And then soften the elbows in. The right hand comes to low chest. Reach across, and as you sweep around, just easily taking in the sights. And then up and over to your left. And the left hand can reach gently across toward the right. Rising up victoriously to the sky. And soften the elbows down. I'm going to press the hands forward. And left hand rotates down. So both palms are still looking out. And then we rotate. So it's the arms, not just the wrist. It's a little bit of the arms. Spreading those fingers wide. And here's your last one. And coming in for a hug. Reach up and open to the sky. Returning to mountain pose. Pausing for a breath. Hands to your heart, chair pose. Another breath here, staying neutral through the chin. So you're not lifting up to look at the screen. You're staying neutral at the back of the neck. And from here, we're going to open wide. Try to keep your toes down, wide, wide, wide. And then everything comes in and you round like a ball over your thighs. And once again, opening, spreading, widening. And then everything softens back in. One more time, just like that. Open, reaching. It's vulnerable for the heart to be so open. And then you come back in, nurturing yourself and rising up. Left arm, sorry, right arm, left leg. And we go out and circle. Again, try and see how you can keep the foot connected to the earth. It might come up, then go back down. We're clearing our space out. These smooth circles. And coming back in. I'm going to go away from the leg and draw it in. And as the hand goes across, it goes out with the leg and then comes back in, reaching down, rising to the sky and in to the heart. Pausing for a breath. And then left arm, right leg, circle. Again, just clearing that space around us. Softness, creating new pathways. And then stay. We're going to go away from the leg. And then we come back in. And the hand goes, but we go opposite. And back to center. Down to the earth, rising to the sky, and into that rounded ball. With your next exhale, open and spread wide, and then drawing back in. Twice more. Maybe change where you're looking, and then coming back in. One more time. Look someplace different, and back in. Rising up tall. Right arm, right leg, and draw back. Our circles go back and around. And that feeling or sense of clearing the back space. One more time. I really mean one more time. And pausing here, flex through the ankles so the toes are up. Feel the breath around the upper ribs and the armpits. And then take that leg out just a quarter of the way. And we're going to come into the heart for warrior one, standing on this left leg, and then we'll open at the heart, arms slightly back. And pausing here for a breath. Slide the leg back in and reaching toward those toes. Again, staying neutral through the head, the neck, the chin, but the heart's lifted. And as you rise up, slide that leg in and circle back and around, heart opening, and then shrugging once, ears, and release. Left side comes back, circles around. Again, that sense of clearing the space behind you. So all pathways are open to us. One more. And then as we go forward, flex through that left ankle, slide it just a quarter of the way into the heart. Warrior one, with our goalpost arms opening across the heart. Maybe even envision like a breath of air swooping down between the shoulder blades. And coming back to the heart as you slide that heel and leg back in, reaching toward the toes. As you lengthen through the ankle, rise up, circle back and around, and returning mountain pose. You're going to gather up from the earth, energy overhead, pressing forward, elbows circle back. Swoop the energy forward, and this time the thumbs come up again as if they're coming back toward the shoulders. Wide through the fingers, open through the heart, and then soften in, interlace, palms open and up to the sky and over to your right. And with our palms wide open, we're going to trace a circle, half a circle, just over to the left. Back up through center, release. Big, beautiful sense of blooming open into space. And then gathering over the head, press. Draw the energy back and around, swooping forward and around. And then thumbs up. Release through the fingers, open wide. Soften, rising up. And then over to your left. Palm of the hands open, tracing a half circle over to the right. Back through center and releasing mountain pose. Walking our legs out, in, out. Left leg long flexion at the ankle, warrior two. Reverse warrior, left hand on the inside. You could have your hand at your shoulder. Maybe it's over the ear. Maybe you have it down by the hip. Easy through the head and neck. Notice where you're looking, if it's up, out, or down. Just the upper body rises and does a little pinwheel up and over, still reaching across the body. And then returning, warrior two. And standing on your left leg, hands come into the heart. Take a breath here. And then the right leg goes out. Flexion at the ankle, warrior two, looking left. Reverse warrior. Again, right arm on the inside, left arm can be high, hand at the shoulder, down by the hip. And again, notice where you're looking and maybe look someplace different this time. Rising up, moving through warrior two. So we pinwheel, reaching across. And swoop the arms down, stand on both legs, rising to the sky and coming into the heart. And walking your way back in. Going to press the hands forward. Left rotates down. And we're going to massage down the left pinky to the tip, down the forefinger, the ring finger to the tip, middle finger, pointer finger, and then draw the arm in to massage down the thumb. And rest your hands for a second just to feel maybe the sense of lightness, a little bit more energy flow through the through the left hand. And then press the right hand forward, rotate. Keep the arm long if you can. Coming down through the pinky, down through the ring finger, middle finger, pointer finger, and drawing the arm in, down the thumb. Reach out to the side, spread wide, coming into the heart, chair pose. And from here, forward fold. And you can maybe relax the elbows. Stay here or slide your hands down your shins, maybe to your feet. Give a little massage at the calves or the shins or the feet, whatever's calling your attention for a brief massage. And then rising back up, we'll keep the arms circling this time back and around and out to the front. Rotate the left hand down again. This time you draw the pinky back. You draw the ring finger back, middle finger, pointer, and as you come in, we massage down the thumb. And right hand out and rotate. Draw the pinky back, ring finger, middle finger, pointer, and massage down. Reaching to the earth, rising, and open up back out. Moving back into your chair. We'll circle the ankles and the wrists. Reverse direction. And your feet return down. Earth's energy once again rising up through those feet. Feel yourself sitting here. You can allow the eyes to relax behind your closed eyelids. You like to come into Jnana Mudra. And again, either palms down or palms rotated to the sky. Or relax your hands in any way that is comfortable and meaningful for you. And we'll take a few breaths here. And relax the hands. Reach them down toward the earth. Gathering energy as you rise to the sky and return home to your heart. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. And thank you for sharing in practice today.